welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're pressing to this video because you want to know more about a kid talking about stocks and what he personally know about stocks. So let's just dive into it. Okay.
From the moment you told me that you want to talk about stocks, I'm really curious, what do you really want to talk about stocks? Maybe you want to give us an introduction of what you think about stock first?
Yeah, sure. Stock is a shareholder. Stock is an investor. Stock is something you get to choose in a stock market. And once you buy the stock of that company, you are a shareholder of that company, and you are also an investor of that company. And that company could, like maybe Tesla. Let's give an example. Like, hey, Tesla, I want to buy this stock. They're doing very good. Yeah, I think you should buy this stock. They're doing so well. They're almost going to the T team now. I mean a T team. T club. T team. That sounds so lame. I mean a T club. T club, if you don't know what that is a trillionaire club. I mean trillion dollar club for their company. They are currently about 600 million. 600 billion. Okay. Okay. Well, they invest the stock into Tesla, let's say. Invest that in, and they'll be like, I want to buy his stock because I know that I can earn back the money as an shareholder. Like you take a piece of cake inside the 100%. This is 100%. The company used to own 100%, and now they want to sell the share in order to have some money to people to put into his company, so he can continue working on his things and quickly try harder to increase back his value of work and money, which is what investors are for. If you're gonna die, my project is gonna die, or maybe, my project is doing very well, I don't want to stop here, but we don't really have enough money to go on because the money cost is too high, but we're almost there. Like Tesla, let's say, but I don't really know why Tesla needs money actually. They have like $600 billion in their company. But anyways, yeah, like, I'm gonna die. And then investor, save me, investors. And then investor will be like, yes, I'll save you. But you better do your best, or else I'll just let you drown again. Okay, and then work really hard to earn back the money. And as I said, investor already take a piece of cake in your company. So what that means is, what you earn, maybe let's say the investor invests like 10%, and they buy the 10% for $10,000. Or maybe they buy the 20% for $20,000. Like that. It's valued by percent. And if the investor buy you for 10% for $10,000, so clearly, clearly you only have $10,000 to use from that guy. Well, you can make it more expensive, but you have to prove your value. And an investor, you'll be like, I give you this money, you have to work hard to make me earn back what I gave you. Because if that guy worked really hard, make his company really successful, eventually he'll, let's say, earn $100,000 or maybe $200,000. So if you already take 10% of his cake, he has to give away 10% of the money to you. So if he earned $100,000, he'll have to give you $10,000, and that's what you gave him. And if he earned $200,000, he'll give you $20,000. If you only buy 10%, that's a win for you. Because you earn back like $10,000. You get my point. So, any more questions?
Yeah. Why would you suddenly want to talk about company stocks?
Because people keep saying that Tesla stocks is so good that even if you invest into China's electric car stocks, you'll be like a donkey. Like it's trying to say that you're a donkey, but yeah. So it looks like Tesla have a great stock, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to just talk about Tesla. I'll just talk about the stock, the core of Tesla. And no, the core of Tesla's money source. Tesla's money source? I'm
What
not
other
sure.
stocks do you actually also like?
I like Tesla stocks. You know, it's just going up.
What else?
I don't know. Coca-Cola stocks. Hey, tell you a secret. Warren Buffett actually secretly buy over 60% of Coca-Cola stock. In case you don't know, he already has 60% of the Coca-Cola stock. So if you ask, wow, Coca-Cola tastes so good, you can just remember that, oh, Warren Buffett actually owned big part about it. 60%, more than 50. No kidding, that guy is crazy rich, crazy hardworking. And McDonald's stocks. I'm not sure though. It's a fast food shop. Even though they earn like a billion of dollars in a year, like $45 billion a year, and Domino already earned like $12 billion a year. Like maybe Apple shop, like the iPhone share is also good, but I'm not sure right now because it's kind of unstable. The company is kind of unstable, and there are other things like Starbucks stocks and different other stocks, but I don't really know. You see, what I'm pretty sure about right now is Tesla stocks. Now tell me one thing I learned. Comment down below if you like this video or something. Yeah, but anyway.
This video like Tesla.
Oh yeah, like Tesla. You don't like my video. But anyways. Okay, let me tell you something that I learned. That most of you might not even know. I'm so good. Yeah. There's something called short term, middle term, and long term investment. To investors, investment is just like, oh, I give money to you. But to the company, it's like, I don't have money anymore. I give money to you. Thank you. Yeah, yes, earn more money. That's the company's feeling, but the investor's feeling is just like, you better do well. You better do well. You better do well. Something like that. Yeah, but what they want to do well, I explain it in front. But clearly they don't just, you do well. Oh yeah, they don't do that. What they do is read newspapers. research online, watch different YouTubers, talk about it, and then watch this, that, the news, latest news. Maybe they even take like 4 to 6 months or even a year sometimes to decide on one stock. I don't know if I should be telling you right now, but there's a secret that Warren Buffett uses in investing. In order to be at the top of the investing world, you must think with a mentality saying that I only have 20 chance in my entire life to invest into my companies. Some companies. Only 20 chance. And if I fail them all, I die. If you keep that mentality in mind, you'll read very carefully, study very carefully in order to buy one stock. I'm not saying that you only can buy 20 stocks, that's not what I meant. I mean that you have to keep that mentality in mind. That's why you have a tight brain that will always make sure you buy the right stock.
How do you select the right stock?
The way to select the right stock is to know most about it. Even if sometimes a company is dropping so bad. To Warren Buffett, maybe not Warren Buffett, but some investors, the way they look at it is, wow, it's really going up. Why? Because they might look at it other angle, ding, 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 ding. Maybe there's another angle where you can see that actually the stock is doing very well. But you can't see it. Maybe it's just a down slope. But once it goes up, it shoots even higher than it used to be. Like maybe it's from here and it goes to the bottom and then it just shoots up like a rocket. You never know. The way to know is to know most about the company yourself. Yep. And the short-term and long-term thing, the thing is, short-term is you buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. What do you mean by buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell? You buy, just buy, right? No, that's not it. You can buy the share, and then from your share, you can sell it to someone. Because let's say this company is just short-term good. Like, it's only short-term good, and you're not sure if it can survive for like 10 years or 5 years. You're not sure about that, so you buy for 4 months, and then you see something's going wrong, know a lot about it, just sell away. There's a lot of people that want to buy. You say, hey, he says going something wrong, then who want to buy? Who want to buy? The people that don't pay attention to studying the stocks. And like, the stock is doing well. What's wrong with you? I'll buy it then. I'll take it. Those people will, yeah. Those are short-term. And short-term money, grab that money, give it away. Grab that money, give it away. Something like that. For long-term, it's just like you put the money in there and don't touch it. Right? It's like, how do you know it's going to survive for 10 years or 5 years like you said earlier? Well, clearly you have to have a future. Like Coca-Cola. How Warren Buffett actually makes sure you want to buy Coca-Cola? It's because he eats McDonald's every day. Every single morning, he eats McDonald's and he just drinks a cup of Coca-Cola. He just can't stop drinking it. Well, same goes for everyone. That's why he can be sure to buy Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola will have a future. Something like that. You get my point? So it can be a long-term thing, and you can earn a lot of money. Yeah. Any more questions?
Okay, how do you know whether a stock is valuable?
When it's in the ETF.
Okay. What's an ETF?
I forgot the full name, but I know ETF.
Yeah, what is that a concept?
The concept is the top 500 companies in the entire world. Is it in the entire world?
I think it's only in the US.
only in the US. This ETF is something that is, hey, if you think I'm pretty smart, yeah, I could agree to that. Give this video a big thumbs up if you think so too. I even know ETF. ETF is something that is filled with 500 companies within the list. And here's the thing about ETF. ETF is the top 500 companies in the world, and what they do is you throw your money into ETF instead for the companies inside of ETF. And if you throw money into the ETF, you could guarantee that you will not lose your money because they are already the top 500 in the world and they are doing perfectly fine, most probably. And the one below, like 499 and 500, or maybe 490 and below, they are most probably unbalanced. So every year they'll probably switch. So tell me, hey, what? But you already invest into the one that has been switched? No. This is the power of ETF. The thing is, ETF is the zone of the 500. So whenever they just go down, the money exchange to the one on top. So if you get into ETF, you can definitely be sure that you have a lot of investors too. Because people just put their money into ETF without worrying about what company they have to put into, how much, like that. They just trust ETF, and then the money will get there, and it's like, I really need money right now. Let's get to ETF. But wow, get to top 500, you have to work 24/7. So yeah, this is an ETF. You invest into the top 500 companies in the world, in US, and whenever they change, it will just change, and it will always be inside the top 500 companies that you invest to. Buy ETF. So yeah, it's the most simplest way to invest, because for people like Warren Buffett, I think the most basic thing to do is to find inside ETF what is the top valuable company. Because if they don't do that, they just invest into a simple stock outside, and you just read a lot about company. Hey, wow, this company is pretty good. You cannot win ETF. Your brain, your seriously brain, nobody's brain, every single brain in this entire world cannot beat ETF. ETF is a ranking by computer. Wait, not actually, but it's like a ranking between companies. Like, it's been already ranked. It's already ranked, and the other one is below. Like, it's definitely not suitable. If you're not investing into companies within ETF, it's basically no good. You should just invest into ETF. That's something I learned, that you should, if you're investing into something other than ETF, and you can make sure it's good, but it's not perfect, then you rather just invest into ETF, because nobody's brain can beat ETF, because the ETF is just there. It's already there for you. It's put in there, just put your money in and just get some back or something like that. And probably ETF you should go for long term, if you ask me. So yeah, if you guys understand long term, like I said just now. So that should be what I know.
It makes the investment sound very easy. Is it a guarantee that if you invest into a stock or invest into an ETF, it's a guarantee that you will make profit?
No. I don't know why, but it's just not it. It's just not how it works. Because the stock of the whole entire world, just like something like an economy, if you clearly know, even if it's in the top 500, you don't know how it's doing. If the economy is down, it's like boom. Even if you invest into it, why don't you just earn your way up yourself? Yeah. thing like that. That's my theory lah. It's just like, what if the economy is down? Then don't invest into it, because it's like you invest $10,000 into the company, and what you get is -1, because the economy is bad.
Like for year 2020, the economy is really bad because of COVID-19. Is there any stock that is doing well during the COVID-19?
Yeah, Tesla. I have no idea how, because people doesn't need to go out and drive their car, but Tesla is just great. It's just great. It's great. And yeah.
This sounds like a guarantee. Is that a guarantee?
No, because if you look for long term, like 10 years or 9 years or 8 years, you never know if there's a new competitor, or their battery will lost quality, or yeah, many things. What if Elon Musk even die early because he got workaholic sickness or something? Yeah. Well, of course, you don't want to buy stock for Elon Musk to die early. That's not a good thing to do. Even if there's a company like that, like they will. I mean, yeah, for sure. Stock is not a guaranteed thing. I don't recommend you to do it if you don't really want to read up a lot of things. Yeah. So that should be it for my investing stock video. If you like it and you understand it somehow, comment down below if you understand and you like it and you think it's good. Please subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below the questions that I ask you, and
can they comment down below if they don't really understand what you are talking about?
Oh yeah, sure. You could read the description.
What can they also make a comment if they don't agree with you?
Oh yes, definitely. If you don't agree with me, please comment, so I can know more about the stock things, because I'm just a kid. And yeah, ring the notification bell below, and thank you for watching. See you very soon. Bye bye.